We're at Government 2.0 Camp LA with Laurel Ruma, who works for O'Reilly as their Government 2.0 evangelist. Laurel has been walking around and seeing a lot of the people talking here, the excitement. What have you learned here today? What are some of the technologies that people are discussing?
Well, it's a broad range of technologies today. We have everything from larger enterprises like Microsoft to smaller local initiatives like C-Click Fix, which is sort of, you can distill it to like fix my pothole. So you have a problem in your city and you click on the map and you can actually port your problem to the DPW. They'll get an automatic email, and that's actually being distributed to a number of newspapers online. So for example, Boston Globe has it on their Boston.com site. So it's an easy way to read local news and then report problems. But the other thing is, it's just this whole year, it's been really great with lots of local community efforts. For example, City Camp in Chicago last 2 weekends ago was really interesting because it brought a lot of people together from all across the country who are actually just really interested in how to make cities run better and to learn things from each other. So for example, the city of Grand Rapids in Michigan is absolutely fantastic. They have a really great urban planner there who is really thinking about ways that technologists can help the cities just perform better, and then it's a win-win for everybody. So you don't really think of Grand Rapids, you think of New York City, you think of Los Angeles, but here is middle of America, they need help too. So we're really trying to focus what people are doing in local efforts, because globally in Washington and nationally you can kind of see what's going on with data.gov, but what if we had, and which we do have, San Francisco data catalog, so that's just one start. So we need to kind of see these in more cities. The Arvada, Colorado, just released their open data, and the really interesting story behind that is that they had a really crazy hailstorm last spring, and they were noticing people were coming in obviously to get permits for new roofs, but the contractors would then follow and say, oh, how many people pulled roofing permits in this neighborhood because we sell siding, and we'd really love to sell our siding to these people with new roofs, because if you're doing one, you might as well do the other. And then after the siding people came the window people, and they're like, well, if you're going to get your windows fixed, you might as well get your siding fixed, you might as well get your windows fixed. So this has been a really interesting way that the town was just like, well, why don't we just put the permits up online, because then everyone can see them and we're not interrupted with our work by picking up the phone and answering all these questions repeatedly. So we're seeing a lot of local efforts, and that's kind of what Gov2.0 LA is about. It's a global initiative, Gov2.0, but then it's also focused on LA County, a lot of really exciting things coming out of the Orange County Transportation Administration, and that's the kind of stuff we like to see. We like to see these local stories so we can then evangelize to everyone else what's going on in LA.
Thank you, Laurel.
You bet.